Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Frost and Fire episode 110. Last episode we had more mech raids and I am still dealing with the result of those raids. I have Raptor and Hippie, despite Hippie being a shooter, also in a shield belt in order to try to deal with these raids. And I am sending everybody else to be dismissed, either to repair and replace turrets, or to have some rest, or whatever. The remainder of this fight is going to be managed with Raptor and Hippie, so that people can get some R&R and get ready for next fight. We're also going to have a remarkable amount of replacements to do. So it looks like this ID just took out a pretty good amount of the mechanoids that were right at the gate there. But let's take a look at what is left. So there's 4 pikemen, 2 lancers, and 6 centipedes, it looks like, left for me to clear. Raptor is getting ready to drop some bombs, and by that I mean berserk bombs. I have to time it right so that no one's in the door, and then berserk worked perfectly. Great. And Hippie is out here at the exit of the cave for the same exact reason. In fact, I am going to turn off all of my turrets. Bash, you shouldn't. Oh, no, I guess you should be there. I'm going to turn off all my turrets to try to get all of them to get killed by psycasts. Alright, let me update the stay fortified zone because I don't want Bash or anyone this far out. So let's clear all that. It says he's resting. You sure are going in a weird direction to rest. These are going to turn off. And Hippie drop some berserks. That was rude. I saw you, Centipede. You're top of my list now. Alright. The other thing I wanted to do, and it looks like Gabe is already doing it, is to get the deep drills up and running. Bash, I'm going to have you help with that because I am out of uranium pretty much entirely. I have 160, which is going to be enough to maybe partially rearm some of my current slug turrets. Basically, not enough, so we're going to need more. Alright, Raptor, as you have nothing to do right now, let me repair some walls passively, I suppose. Hippie, I'm going to do the same for you. When you're not currently throwing out berserks, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on them to make sure they don't walk anywhere weird. So, Gabe is bringing 1 deep drill, and Phoenix, you should not be caravanning anymore. I'm glad I noticed before you walked away. Switch your shield belt. JD, you are dismissed. You can go rest. Actually, yeah, no, you're fine. You can rest. I was contemplating maybe having him do some repairs, but rest is good. Ow. Shield belt broke. Just know where to go. Another ID goes off. Good. Alright, Raptor, I'm going to have you switch sides and start replacing conduit and then repairing, and maybe heal yourself, although your leg seems fine. Alright, so here you can see Storbeck is starting to rearm the slug turrets, and my uranium is going to go bye-byes very, very quickly. Hippie, I'm going to risk it. Oh, I don't have enough heat. I have too much heat, rather. So no. Hang out. What are they attacking? These are all off. Oh, this one's not. Alright, I'm gonna turn these on just as a bait so that they have somewhere to move, a direction to go. And I am going to berserk the Infernos at a high priority so that I can get rid of them. Also, I think these three are okay. This one here, I'm going to try to repair with Raptor. It's weird because there's a pikeman like right there. This is a pretty good opportunity to use. Oh boy, that was annoying. All right, hold on. Never mind. Let's get these up. That Inferno is being super aggressive, and it's going to end up blowing up one of my autocannons. Okay, just hit this Inferno. And when enemies cross this line, this solid line here, that means that they are in range for my autocannons, which is a good thing. Okay, it does look like the cables didn't get done. Gabe, you can finish constructing. And then Raptor, you are going to get in position for berserks. There's another one. And Hippie, you're already in position. I might have Hippie switch doors to this one so that she has a better line of sight. But if I can get these mechs to basically kill each other without my automated defenses, that is what I would consider ideal. All right, that little Lancer there. I have an answer for the Lancer. So Raptor only has maybe one Berserk left in him until he is tapped. So he is very soon going to be... here, I'll have you eat. Very soon going to be retiring for the night, one way or another. I'm surprised that Lancer's not dead yet. These turrets are not reliably hitting. Alright, looks like we need another Berserk out. And now Hippie switching doors. The Inferno Centipedes are a lot more annoying to me than the other ones because the Inferno ones set things on fire and cause a lot more damage than the others. Let's get the side autos going now because there's some targets in the area. Ooh, Raptor didn't mean for you to stand there. And I think we're down to, like, just a few centipedes. Alright, Raptor, you are all tapped. Let's have you go rest. And Hippie is ready to sub in. The timer on the clock is just under 4 days, and Orion is going to be extracted in 20 hours. This is probably the worst place for a Lynx daycare. Checking the hit point value of the turrets that are up, because I don't want to lose any. Okay, another big man going down. So now we have, what, 3 centipedes and a pikeman, it seems. One centipede, one pikeman. Or 2 pikemen. Okay, now it's just pikemen. Gonna purposely turn everything off, giving them no valid targets so they come forward. Actually, Hippie, just berserk one. Oh, never mind. They just stepped on a trap. Hippie, you can go retire. Go get your jump pack and go to sleep. So there's just this little solo pikeman left. And as soon as it walks into the kill box, the kill area, which it is currently, all turrets on, shred it. And then I have to work on replacing destroyed stuff ASAP, because I have no idea how much time I'm going to get between raids, but I know that my kill box is in critical condition. Okay, Raptor doesn't need treatment. His leg is already fully healed. Okay, checking numbers. Number says no enemies. Good. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Going to be replaced like this. 4, 5. One. Trying to get them all laid out. Okay, those are those deadfall traps, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that need replacing here, and some turrets too. I'm going to try to rebuild these turrets because I don't really have spare turrets elsewhere that I can sub in that wouldn't weaken my defenses. You know, if I pull turrets from anywhere else on my perimeter, my base gets a little bit more vulnerable, so I'm not doing that. Now, unfortunately, it looks to me like most of the people in the colony need a fair bit of R&R, and oh, Hippie, I thought you no, you didn't switch. I literally told you to. Okay, whatever. Looks like they need some R&R, which is going to be tough to try to get the repairs necessary. Looks like actually Bash is coming out here, so I'm gonna let Bash replace the fire foam popper. But then what I'm gonna do is, or at least deliver the materials, I'm going to micromanage him so that he repairs the most vulnerable pieces of my defenses first. Or the most important. The big turrets, the autocannons, and the slugs. Now, what I think we'll do is allow the haulers to keep hauling, because that's fine. Gabe and Leth, I want you to mine. So the mines, I'm assuming, aren't... Yeah, they're not online yet, because they need a little bit more cabling installed. He's going to rest, so that's kind of not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, Raptor's on his throne, regaining side focus, which is important. He's still high on go juice for 4 more hours, but that will wear off shortly. Alright, there is still a few repairs for these bottom turrets. And then I think what I'll do is skip over and get this side here. Check needs. Okay, your needs are fine. Repair, 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 repair. Because these do a lot of work as well. Now, my defenses would definitely be weaker without the mini turrets, because the mini turrets act as cannon fodder. But I'd rather have the cannons than the cannon fodder, you know? I'm just fingers crossed and hoping that I don't get hit by anything for a minute. Oh, a solar flare? You're joking, right? You are joking me. Randy? Oh, Lord, I hate you, Randy. So the good news is, during a solar flare, I can still repair stuff. But that means that my food might spoil, and of course, I can't turn on the turrets. So that is ridiculous. All right, for the IDs, let's replace them one at a time. We aren't going to have enough explosives to get them all back. I could make more, but we'll start with the 4 there, rather than finding others. The fire foam poppers, because there is fire foam on the ground, I think is a lot less of a need for me to rebuild, because the fire foam itself, as it is, you know, deployed or whatever, spread around, does prevent things from catching fire. So I don't really need to replace the fire foam poppers unless it rains or the fire foam starts to dissipate, which I don't think is going to happen in the next 3.5 days. The other issue that I have is, okay, so mass food spoiling because of this stupid solar flare. And then also the possibility of heat stroke, depending on the health and condition of the people. It's so frustrating. All right, is that enough cables to get... Yep, all right, this is enough technically to get plugged in. I'm going to just ignore that steel. There, I'll just leave it. It's fine. All right, Sebastian has already repaired just about, I don't know, maybe half of the turrets that are in the kill box, which is a pretty significant amount. So I have to keep a close eye on his mood, because I don't want to work them to mental break. But that's a very, very, very good start. Getting these fully repaired. And then my haulers, of course, will rearm them as fast as can be. As long as Randy doesn't drop me something nasty before I've sort of put things back together, I feel comfortable. Why did I say that out loud, though? So another thing you can see is when you have fire foam spilled out like this, you can start tracking it like filth. So I have some fire foam spilling in the base, but of course that is so much not my main concern right now that I just don't care. All right, JD, you are a constructor. Looks like you're working on replacing these turrets. That's cool. One of the nice things about building turrets is it's, as long as I have the resources for it, it's, you know, it's a pretty, the amount of time it takes to build a turret is actually less than fully repair a very, very broken turret. So it's a good use of my time, strangely. I think Bash is going to need to retire soon. Yeah, his, let's do it now. His mood's too low. All right, JD, that is a hauler's job. All right, there's some repairs. Taking a look at your moods. I could definitely use you for a while before you have mental breaks. And then Phoenix is out here rebuilding turrets. Raptor has nothing to do other than sit on the throne, getting his side focus up. I'm going to try to get his side focus maxed. And he's still set up like a pure sidecaster with his LTAX and his, well, his LTAX, right? So that's what I want. I want him ready to cast a bajillion. We are hauling all of the mechanoids. As you can see, my steel is down from, what, 13, 14... I was never at 14,000, but 13,000 down to 6,000. But we are, of course, through the vast majority of the nasty reactor raids, so... running out of steel is not a concern. Running out of uranium a little bit, but taking a look... 2 of my uranium slug turrets are full, 1 is very empty, and then 1 is like half. As soon as a solar flare stops, I will, I'll be able to deep drill some uranium. We're almost done repairing every single turret that is damaged. And then we have some to replace, but that's a very good position to be in, is you know, fully repaired. Oh, here's Bash. Really? Dude, I sent you to relax. You're a mad lad. Trying to rebuild some of the conduit and turrets. Alright, so the solar flares ended. I fortunately did not have a great big spoil off, which is honestly I'm very happy about. I was honestly expecting my food to super spoil. Just to make matters worse, but it didn't happen. And this is the last turret, by my count. So now JD is free to haul traps, and I think this is the only turret that he's rebuilding left. All the others have been rebuilt. One thing I will need is, JD, can you start machining? Because I'm low on material, and there is a heaping scrap pile. And we'll be able to get a lot of material from doing this. Steel and plasteel for rearming and repairing. So the deadfall traps are getting replaced. The IEDs are already up. There's 2 IEDs that I'm going to forbid for now because they're pretty low priority in the scheme of things. So I'm going to wait on that. Little worried about his mood, so I'm going to dismiss him now. Oh, maybe inside. And the kill box, short of a few deadfall traps here or there, is essentially ready to go. I'm gonna haul the components as a higher priority. Oh, okay. I say that, and, well... okay. Mr. Storeback. We have a mech hive literally landing in the kill box now. So, Storeback, I'm going to have you travel over here, and it looks like these are mostly rearmed. I'm going to treat this as the back of my kill box, because enemies are coming in. Ooh, looks like we already have some uranium. Good job, Leth. Please do not be all scythers. So they landed on Storeback, and, well, here they come. I'm just trying to get everyone into position. Raptors coming in. Oh, for real? Real game? Oh my god. So then I say, please don't all be scythers, and, yep. Just, yep. Well, luckily I have the defenses on either side to juggle. But I feel personally attacked at this point. But the IDs completely shred like you would not believe. We are in a pretty good position because of how shredded those scythers have been. So now I've turned everything off out there, so that it can draw them to me. And Hippie, are you still holding a shield belt? What the heck is wrong with you? I've told you to wear your jump pack like 50 times already. What is your malfunction, friend? So I think I played this about as well as one could, where I completely gamed it so that these maybe I accidentally right-clicked to put a shield belt on. Where is her jump pack? This is probably not the important thing to be paying attention to right now. Let me check everyone's accessories. So, oh, Raptor stole it. Bash put that down. Raptor grabbed the shield belt. Those IDs were so delicious. Oh my lord. You know how I was saying I'm not going to rebuild them? I stand corrected. Those IDs were the MVP of that engagement there. Without them, these Scythers really would have messed me up. All right, Hippie, I will grab the jump pack once your shooting is done. And both of them hit level 20 at the same time. All right, I think we're good. That was it. That was very, very, very deadly efficient. Oh, put that down. Force equip. Everybody's dismissed. And awesome. That was actually really, really, really good, because typically, and again, I'm probably jinxing myself, but typically Randy won't send so many raids all at once, right? So if you take a look at the spacing here, I'm not due for another raid for maybe a day-ish, or slightly less than a day, something like that. Which means I have just about fully repaired and replaced everything, and now I can have a chance to actually get some progress done. So one thing I'm going to do here is, maybe not there. I'm going to put a stockpile of shells here, so that I can replace the IDs more easily. So, high explosive shells, critical, manufactured, mortar shells of high explosive type gets hauled out here, and that will be able to rearm these IDs more quickly. But taking a look at my guys, everybody wants to sleep. Phoenix, I think, will be the first up, so I'm going to have Phoenix do it. But there goes 19 Scythers in deadly efficiency. I think it is really important, and I don't see this very often on people's killbox designs, but for brawlers, specifically, I think it is really important to have two sides so that you can turn things on and off and lure them back and forth for brawlers. Because these Scythers all landed here, and that's just about within the minimum firing distance of these autocannon turrets, rendering them basically worthless. And because these autocannon turrets, they basically overlap, and everything in the middle here gets completely murdered. So, had I not had these back cannon turrets, this Scyther raid would have been a lot more devastating. They would have shredded my turrets, but no, I had some backup positions, or whatever you want to call it, and we were good. It worked out. So I'm expanding the stay fortified zone just a little bit to include things that we could haul sort of safely. There's still a lot of centipedes out here that probably are not going to get hauled anytime soon. But Leth and Gabe... oh, and that's for Orion. No, don't get in the shuttle. Send Orion. I like how Orion's just in my freezer. We did let the blood rot get a little serious, but he's alive, so. And then interestingly enough, this makes Storback a Praetor. And now he has a Praetor. I'm going to accept it right now, because honestly, there is almost no chance that I will have more breathing room than just right now. So hello, Bestower, with your Neuroformer. And your... Oh, he doesn't have bionic eyes. Often they do. Oh. Oh. What is this? Oh, it's a scattered. Alright. There is one in my backyard that I'm going to have to dress first. Man, no breathing room. Look at the grouping of this. Raid, 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 raid. He likes the double raids. Whoa, did you collapse a rock? I think you did. That's very interesting. All right, so there's mechs in the backyard. Let me get a full count here. I'm gonna have to keep a pause for a minute just to figure out where I'm most vulnerable. So there's one right next to the geothermal. There's one back here that's not gonna be much of a problem because my doors are all closed. They're all closed up. There are two here. There's a few outside the kill box. Two near the tree. So there's also this one inside my walls. And this turret's already on. I'm gonna turn this turret. Oh, that turret's almost broken. So never mind. So in terms of what's inside my walls, it's just this guy and that guy. Got it. And I am very quickly trying to get my people to react to the one inside the walls here. And of course, it's a fire centipede. What about you? You're just a little scyther. Okay, not bad. Okay. Raptor is going to go lure this scyther before it destroys another. Oh, there's two of them up here, I guess. Oh, because he landed here. I didn't notice. And then this dude is within my walls, which sucks. But I'll turn those turrets on and, you know, so be it. All right, Leth and Gabe head here to shoot. And I am going to have Storbeck try to go to the bestower in the middle of this nonsense. Yep, okay, I know. Storbeck, you are going to be forced to stay inside. And Storbeck, go bestow. And let me pit these scythers against one another. So you got bashed a little bit. That's kind of a hard crack, but not that bad. All right, now that those scythers are beating each other up, I'm gonna turn the turrets on and send backup. All right, the other thing is, yeah, we have the trickle into our kill box, and the kill box is not quite ready for enemies. The HE shell high priority I'm gonna lower to low priority so that we don't haul shells out there. And Storbeck, you're just gonna have to get bestowed like in the middle of this fight, because I don't see another way. All right, Bash, get you to attend a different fight. Phoenix, same with you. All right, so he is a Praetor. He gets a permit. He, let's see. Can trade with stuff. What psycast did you get? Smoke pop? Okay, well, all right. Choosing permits, pretty obvious. I'm gonna go with salvo. All right, taking a look at your needs. I think you're fine. Did the Praetors need a, let's see, throne room requirements? Just a regular meditation throne, not a grand one. So he's good. He can also give his own throne speeches. All right, so these battered turrets here, I'm gonna repair and repair. And then we do have some enemies coming into the front gates. Raptor is going to get in position for that. What was getting blown up down here? I heard explosions or something. I don't see anything, so. But what's getting shot at? Oh, it's I misheard it. It's up here. Yeah, let's actually take care of that before he burns everything. So Hippie's going with them. They should be okay. And the Raptor's getting over here to get ready for the other defenders, the other mechs coming in. There's a lot of small ones, so they're going to be easier to deal with. Hip. Nope. Shooting at me. That's annoying. Well, we put each other out. I was hoping that the skip would cause it to go for turrets. Alright, this Scyther's still up. These turrets turn off. And Raptor's getting ready to drop some bombs on them. All of you guys, could I get you to put out these fires? You really don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to forbid the doors. Come on. Okay, that Scyther's dead after shredding some stuff. Firefights a high priority. Why are... Oh, because this is, we're in the wrong zone. So, unrestrict all of you. Okay, there is a Scyther here that is trying to whale his way in, but I'm not that worried about that right now. IDs for the win, yet again. And in my interest of not having things set on fire, let's have them all fight the Inferno. And then Hippie, I am going to have you come down here for a second berserking, in case Raptor can't keep up the berserks by himself. Alright, these Lancers, I'm going to turn everything on just to get rid of them. No moments of peace. I'm just gonna battle repair because he has a shield belt. He should be alright. Storbeck should probably stay out of there. Okay, another berserk on the Inferno. The Bestower is now gone. This wall is about to fall. So here comes the Scyther. We're going to want to replace that wall ASAP, so I'm going to get Phoenix to stop what he's doing and go get some slate for that. Mr. Bash, that is, well, that's a thing, sure. Way on out there. And then Raptor between, just start repairing walls, I don't know. Stay busy. Alright, so Hippie's here too. And we have, how many enemies do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centipedes left. 4 centipedes now. Or, no, not quite yet. Centipede still has a little bit of life left. Alright, Bash, I know you're shield belted, but I don't like you that close. Alright, Raptor, you're basically tapped, so I'm gonna have you back out. And Hippie's gonna be here as a back up. Everybody stay on the stay fortified zone, except for Phoenix, who needs to travel to this wall. All of you can be undrafted. And let's get these turrets off. Cool. Before you come back, haul the centipede. The scyther's dead. Yep. Actually, Leth, just haul that for me. And then Phoenix should be coming up with the slate blocks. Correct. Alright, now, yeah, I only see charge blasters. So I'm going to lure them to the back of my kill box so that the autocannon turrets can shred them quickly. And so that they die closer to my machining table for convenience. Now, what I'm going to do is this state fortified zone, I'm going to remove from safe area to get people into cover. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 centipedes. Yep, that's all that we have left. Hippie's ready to... Ah! So that's in cooldown. This is not exactly safe. Let me give them something to shoot at. Like a token turret. So the hippie can try to hit them between volleys with Berserk. So as soon as this one turns, oh, there we go. Perfect. There we are. And Storbeck, let's put you a state fortified now. Alright, I do want to resolve this fight quickly, so I'm going to turn on all the autocannon turrets to get them shredded. Everybody at this point can be state fortified, so that no one's running anywhere dangerous. And the back turrets can be turned on because nothing's within the minimum distance. And this should greatly accelerate the destruction of the mechanoids. Yep, there's only one left. Okay, off, off. Okay, well, we have Praetor Storbeck. Unfortunately, I don't really have any psycast for him to learn. We are getting uranium though. That's really good. And the token turret turned off. I'm gonna drag this guy. Oh, I guess he's already in the danger zone. So on and on. So once a mech is between the max range of both sets, that's where it's the most effective. Because then both sides of this volley pelt the mech. Unfortunately, that means, yeah, that plasteel mini turret is gone because it just got collateraled. But we're good. There goes that mech drop raid as well. And I will then add stay fortified to the repair. JD, I want you to machine over Smith or over construct, because we have a lot of mech bodies to shred for material. And that there just about wraps up this episode. Maybe just another minute or so, but the reactor here is 2.6 days away, so we really only have a few raids left. If we take a look here, we get we might be due for 2 or 3 more raids, but I do think our defenses will hold out until then. Something tells me. I have some more deadfall traps to install. And then I'm going to want to increase the priority of the HE shell zone, because those HE shells have been really very effective. But we will pick that up next episode. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so very much for watching. I cannot wait to wrap this series up for all of you, and I hope that you've enjoyed it thus far. I'll catch you next episode. Farewell.